Dear Mom, it is with a heavy heart that I write you this note, knowing the amount of pain it's going to cost you. Mom, I want you to know that I love you dearly and will ever love you. If I am being given an opportunity to live this life again, I will still choose you as my mother, and our family will still be my place of birth. But unfortunately, I know there is not going to be any of such opportunity. Mom, I didn't want to do this, but I was compelled by circumstances beyond my control to take this plunge. I tried my best to pull through, but my best was not good enough. I battled alone for 13 months now, until my strength failed me. You and Dad could not decipher what I was going through, and maybe I should not blame you for that. My one and only brother came very close to understanding what I was passing through, but it was too much for his young mind to comprehend. Mom, I know that you and Dad loves me so much and did everything you could to prove that to me. But I was not feeling loved. You provided me with more than I ever wanted, took me to places that most of my friends had not heard of. Yet despite all this, my heart was longing for love. I needed someone who could love me for who I was. I needed someone who could reach the depth of my soul and feel the vacuum there. The material provision you spoiled me with could not do that. I was all alone all the while, despite the fact that we laughed together and kissed as a family. Then came the last straw that broke the camel's back. Your brother, Uncle Tony, who came to live with us, made me believe that he knew exactly what my soul was longing for. Companionship. He chose to stay with me when you and Dad were too busy to notice my loneliness. He tried to keep me company when I needed someone to talk to, but I had only gadgets and teddy bears as my company. I was fooled to trust him, and he hacked into my foolishness, and he did it perfectly and deeply. Mom, your brother raped me, and he used me as a sex toy for 3 whole years. 3 whole years. 3 years. I expected you and Dad to notice, but none of you did. After the incident, I became so addicted to sex and wine, as Uncle Tony will keep coming back. We had sex anywhere and everywhere in the house. When I left our house last year, I was shattered because I had grown to feel the vow of his presence with his dirty deeds. I couldn't complain because I was afraid to lose him. But when he eventually left for Canada, the magnitude of the emptiness in me became so heavy for me to carry. I struggled to forget those experiences, but I could not. My grades in school, they dropped, and you and Daddy quickly arranged for a home lesson teacher. Mom, that single act, instead of helping me through what is about to happen to me few minutes from now, the home lesson teacher you brought so much reminded me of Uncle Tony, and on several occasions, I felt like grabbing him and make him feel the gap that Uncle Tony's absence created in me. Mom, I had to do this because I was lonely. I intend to continue my bad habits with the home lesson teacher, but I didn't get the attention I needed sexually like Uncle Tony would do. Mom, did you ever imagine that what I was doing in my room all the time I stayed there alone? Couldn't you for once had gone out of your way to just spend time with me so we could talk. There are so many things I would have liked to tell you, but I don't want to add to your pains. So let those other torment be buried with this undignified body of mine. Please make sure my brother David doesn't get to this point where I am. I would have gone long hours before you get to read this note. Also tell your friends and colleagues who have children to find out what is happening with their beloved kids before it gets too late. Many of the things parents do in the name of showing love are not what the younger ones need. But one cheering thing is that David is still there with you. To transfer the love you had for me to him. My bank details and password to my phones and laptops are all in the piece of paper I dropped in the drawer of your dressing table. I miss you, and it pains me to empty the contents of this bottle in my hands into my mouth. But I am constrained to do it all the same. Tell Dad and David that I love them. Tell our pastor that I will miss his sermon and long prayers. Tell my friends. Tell them not to envy me. Goodbye, Mom.